Have you ever shared something that was important or emotional or dramatic, and you're sharing this with the person you love, and you just get frustrated because you're sharing this and they're misunderstanding you. Like they're just not seeing you. They're not getting where you are. Maybe you just wanted them to listen, but they immediately jumped in and tried to fix it all. Or maybe you actually wanted support and they were just listening. You're like, hey, man, you there? I could use something. If this sounds familiar, I got a couple things for you that'll help you through this next conversation. I'm going to share three things that I think are essential in conversations where one person has a story to tell. It might be really dramatic, or maybe it's rather low energy, but they're sharing something, and you're not sure what you're supposed to be doing, like supposed to be doing. Couple things that will help you really connect and create better intimacy. The first thing is there are generally three things that you can do when you're listening. One is simply listen. That means listening. That doesn't mean trying to figure out what you're going to do to respond. That just means being open, listening, being empathetic. Maybe it's smiling, maybe it's nodding, it's recognizing or helping them understand that, hey, I got you. I'm listening. I'm nodding at kind of the appropriate places. I'm not thinking of, you know, work or my next phone call or something like that, but I'm actually with you. I'm with you on this journey of the story. The second thing you can do is problem solve. And sometimes people need that. Hey, I'm telling you this thing because I actually need your advice. I need your help. I don't need you just to listen. I need you to give some feedback. I need you to help me figure out what to do next. The third thing you can do is coaching. And coaching, as opposed to giving advice, coaching is really helping them figure out what the answer is. So it's asking good questions. Those are the three things. But a disconnect often happens. I'm telling a story and I'm wanting feedback, but all you're doing is listening. Or I'm wanting you just to listen and you're trying to problem solve. Or you're asking me questions that actually I don't want to answer right now. I just want to be heard. And so often there's a disconnect that happens because I have this desire and you have a desire, and they don't often meet because we're coming from different places, different expectations. So here's what you do. First is you don't work off expectations. You work off of agreements. And the simplest way to say this is, hey, before you go on with the story, can you tell me what you need from me? How can I support you in this? I'm happy to listen. I can help you problem solve. I can coach you through it. And I know that some of this might sound kind of jarring to you, but I'll tell you, if you get into the habit of doing this, it doesn't sound so jarring. In fact, it sounds very loving. I'm here to support you in the way that you need to be supported. The opposite is true as well. Hey, I want to tell you this story. I want to tell you what happened earlier today or last week, or this thing that's kind of been sticking with me. And I need your advice, or I need you to help me figure out what to do, or I need you just simply to listen. So here's the experiment for you. The next time you're either sharing or listening, explicitly name what you need. Just be out with it. Hey, I need some listening. Or on the other side, hey, I'm here to listen. I'm here to give feedback. I'm here to help you figure out what it is you want next. See how that does for you. See how that brings you a little closer. If this works for you, or if it doesn't work for you, drop a note in the comments below. If you like some of these teachings, you want to share them with others, please do follow this channel, share it with others. Let's be in conversation. Best to you.